Hey, what's going on? This is Paul from Polyverse Music, and welcome to episode 3 of our Manipulator Halloween sound design series. Today we're going to be creating some poltergeist-like voices using the envelope follower of Manipulator, and we're also going to add some extra texture with our free stereo plugin called Wider. Let's first start with the envelope follower. So the envelope follower creates a modulation signal that follows the volume of my audio. It's one of the many modulators you can load into any of the 4 modulation slots we have at the bottom of Manipulator's interface, and I currently have this one routed to the formant parameter, so that if the volume of my audio rises, the formant will be modulated downward. I've also shifted the pitch up an octave, and I've thrown on glide, smear, stereo, and detune for extra credit. And finally, I've placed our free, fully mono-compatible stereo widening tool called Wider onto these reverse sound effect type things for some extra dimension and texture. So before I show you what this all sounds like, let me show you the quick before of what this sequence sounds like without any of those effects turned on.
Did your sister experience these sounds too? The voices?
Yeah. I think the most upsetting part though was a lot of the times when we would hear our parents' voices, they were really angry with us. The mimicking voices would regularly use this tone of voice that our parents used when we knew we were in trouble for doing something wrong. Sometimes they would use a happy voice to talk to us, but that only made the angry voices that much scarier. Okay, so you can tell that we're already kind of getting there, right? We have this tension that's building because of the music. We have the ping pong delay that's adding some kind of abstract sense of space. So now let's see if we can use the envelope follower in Manipulator, along with a little bit of smear, the pitch and formant shifters, detune, and of course stereo widening courtesy of Wider, and see if we can elevate that tension.
Did your sister experience these sounds too? The voices?
Yeah. I think the most upsetting part though was a lot of the times when we would hear our parents' voices, they were really angry with us. The mimicking voices would regularly use this tone of voice that our parents used when we knew we were in trouble for doing something wrong. Sometimes they would use a happy voice to talk to us, but that only made the angry voices that much scarier. Alright, I don't know about you, but I feel that we have succeeded here in that I am feeling thoroughly creeped out, even though this is my own story that I'm telling here, and I'm the one producing this whole thing. It just really does go to show you, though, how powerful Manipulator really is as a vocal effects processor or just a sound design tool. You can not only use it to create some beautiful vocal harmonies and things, but you can also use it to create some really terrifying sounds. It's really up to you. The power really is in your hands. Let me know how this works out for you. Try these settings out, and if you happen to find some different settings that help you find even more terrifying sounds, post it in the comments below and share it with the greater Polyverse community, and hopefully you can talk it amongst yourselves. But I'm going to go outside where there's sunlight, and I will see you back here one final time as we conclude our countdown to Halloween in our final episode. Until then, have fun, and I'll see you soon.